Hello, beautiful people. Future me. So let's start another workout. Another day, another workout. That's how it should be, right? Okay, 4 minutes almost. And we have, I would say that's not bad result. 7% unproductive keystroke, which is under the magic line of 10% and VPN of 38. So I would call it a good one. And what we will do next. So we were doing Java yesterday, so we will continue at CSS. I will open the project. Recent CSS playground. This window is good. We can shift it here. Hello, Mario.
Spaghetti. Ravioli. Ah, mamma mia.
Okay, so what we were doing last time was the opacity. Maybe I can do another run on that one. Alright, so first of all, we need HTML file, opacity 2, opacity 2. Okay, so I'll move you to the left, you will go to the right, and I'll have a look at this. Okay. So, opacity. First of all, we will set up the style. Body will have background color of caded blue, and let's have a look how it looks. This is what it is. Then we will have a class which will be opacity, and here we will say opacity of 0.5, which is 50%. Opacity of 5, like so, like so, and here we will create a div. Div we will have style, so we will say a div border so 1 pixel solid solid black. Background color will be Gainsborough, and we want some height, and that will be 50 pixels. And here we will create our div and see how it looks without any of the opacity. And here we will have a div with a class of opacity on a 50%, and this is how it looks. We also can set up the opacity by setting the color in RGBA. So we can say opacity RGBA, and we will set the background color to be RGBA, which the last value is alpha. So let's say 125, 125, 125, and here we will say 1. It should be 100%. So, and I need to define the class opacity RGBA. This is how it looks. And now if we say 0.5, it looks like this. Okay, so that's all there is to it to that topic, I believe. So let's have a look what the tutorial says. Maybe I'm mistaken. So here's the opacity, value 0 to 1. Okay. Opacity, opacity. There's for IE, no one cares. Opacity, there's for IE. Transparent box, we can. Okay, so there's opacity. Background RGBA. Text in transparent box. Okay. Yeah, so he did this so he would avoid the so that this text would be see-through as well. So if we have a look in here and I put something, and it has opacity to it as well, or it should have. There are three, and I have three. Okay. So this one is a little bit see-through. I will zoom in. And this one is not. Because this is the opacity for the whole thing, and here we did opacity only on the background. So given we have this, we also can do we can do this, which we can surround in a P, and then we have the same result. So we can say we can duplicate this opacity.p. Okay, and we will set the color black. And now when I reload, it is the freaking same. Okay, so what they did it div transbox p margin font weight color. He set up the color, so how come this one is see-through still for me? Okay, try it for yourself. The selection is nice. Okay, maybe I can copy this and see if that one helps. Maybe that one is not the blackest black either. Is it see-through? Looks... No, it's not like... Yeah, it's not... It is see-through a little bit. Okay, okay. So, we did the exactly same thing, I would say. So... We can move forward. And forward, in this case, means navigation bar. Okay, how to do the navigation bar, I guess. So we will be doing navigation bar, and that is number 30. Oh, we have another 0 in here. Directory, not 20, 30, and that is navigation bar. Okay, and here we will create a HTML file which will have the same name of navigation bar. Okay, and here we are. So I can show it in here, but I will not look. Instead of that, I will display this page which is empty at this moment, and we will do some navigation bar. So first of all, we can have some boxes which will have the float property. That is the first thing that came to my mind. So I will do style, and this will be the float bar, I will call it, and it will say float left, and we set up the style for the div. Let's keep it styly. Let's do body, and we will set up the background color of get it blue. Div will have a background color of Gainsborough, and height of 50 pixels, and we want display, and it will be inline block. Okay, so let's have that, and now we will display some div. This will be the number 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and we can view it. Maybe. Okay, so this is our thing, which we will reset the height. And this is our menu, kind of short, but hey, that's life. Maybe we will do some padding, and let's say 50 pixels, so it's a little bit nicer. So here is our menu. Okay, now this is how it looks. Height, width, let's say 50 pixels as well. Okay, maybe I will do border, like one pixel solid black. Okay, and I want some margin of 5 pixels as well, so it's a little bit nicer. Okay, so we have that. Now the padding, maybe a 5 is enough when we have all the sizes. Oh well. Okay, and now we can apply the class of float bar to all of them. And now when I reload, we have this. And we can use it as a menu. You know, we can put a link in there and that would be it. Or we can have a unordered list. And here we have the list item. And we will have a, well, let's do 3 of them. It will be 1, second, third. And it will look like this. We will do it on the next line. That looks ugly. Okay, but let's just say that the ULLI will have the style, font style, border, list style, list style will be none. So we will get rid of that dot, Then we can say display as an inline block. Then it looks like this. We can set the background border we will do. And let's do rosy brown. And before that we will say 1 pixel. And now it should be alright, and it's not, so because I didn't set solid. Here we go, it's kinda can see it. Inline block, and that would be our menu as well. So I think that's all there is to it. So let's have a look what our tutorial says. So navigation bar, list of links. So that's what we did in here. So this is the basic one, right? No changes whatsoever. Style type none is without the dots. We did that. Then there's the vertical navigation bar. So we did the display. Oh, vertical is like this. Okay. So this is it. Then we have some examples. The highlight colors, you can play with it. Active current navigation links, so that is the huh interesting that you can use the class selector active and it will work. All right, text align center as fixed width, your horizontal display in line. I think we covered it. There are many ways how to skin the cat, and here will be many examples of it. So I would say we are done with this here. So maybe we will have a look what is next. I see 22 and there's the drop downs. Oh wow, maybe I will finish it. Oh wow. I don't know about the drop downs that much. But right now, let's do the fun thing. And the fun thing is, you guessed it, execute program. So I'll say next lesson. Let's have some fun. I like regex. I'm almost complete. So what is the least? TypeScript. Let's go to the TypeScript. You have a one lesson available. Finish it to unlock more. It's time to review. Okay, so that is string 11. Number any for string is type error. There's a constant, and for length it would be 4. Constant adds, and we have a function which takes in number and outputs number and just adds 1, so that is 3. My string type is string, so that's just another name for string, and the string is hello. The s2 is of type myString type and is assigned the value of s1, so the s2 will be hello as well. So this is string operation times string na 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 na, so this is the type error. So here we have another myString type. MyString type is 5, but this is a number and this is a string, so this will be type error. Function double takes number, outputs number, and returns double the thing you put in, but we are putting in string, which is a type error. We have a number, that is 2, And we have a string, which we try to assign the value of 2, and we get type error. Now we have the const a length type of string, and we trying to assign the number in there, so that is a type error. We have a number 1, 2, 3 to string, and I believe we will get this. No? That is a type error because I'm trying to assign the string to a number. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I overlooked that one. Okay, so sum is number 1 plus 1, and we will print out the sum, so that is 2. 1 plus 1, so this one, I think it might convert it, or maybe not. Let's assume it doesn't. So type error? No. Okay, so that was probably 11 string. There's the function. Takes number, outputs number, and reports the number plus true. So this is type error because the boolean is not compatible with that. Now, take a second chance to review items you missed the first time. Cool. So, we have the string and we trying to assign it to number. So this is type error. And this one will be 11. Ah, cool. You can choose your next lesson. Inference. Let's do that. So this is the inference lesson. Adding types to every variable would get tiresome. Fortunately, we can often avoid writing the types. TypeScript will determine them for us. We call this type inference, and we say the TypeScript infers types. Okay, so this is a for, and this is type error. And this would be for. With type inference, the types are still enforced. It frees us from writing the types out, but it doesn't reduce safety. For example, if TypeScript knows that a value is a number, then it won't allow that number to be assigned to a string variable. Okay, so this is a number, and this would be a type error because we are trying to assign the string, no, the number to the string. Yeah, and here we have 1 plus 1, that is a number, and with string. And now we try to divide the number by string, which is nonsense. So type error. Type inference is widely used. That's good. However, explicit types sometimes make code more clear. Types aren't only for correctness. Experienced static language users use types for clarity as well. And I can finish the lesson. So what is next? Next is the function types. Okay, let's go into it. And I'm guessing we'll finish with this lesson, given the time. So, this is the function types lesson. We've seen function definition with types. Yeah. But what if we want to put a function in a variable? The variable will need the type that says I hold function. I see. The function type looks like an colon number in English, a function that takes a number and returns number. Okay. So function 5 outputs number, return 5. This is the type of a function itself. Type takes nothing, returns number. Okay. Const my5 takes nothing, takes number 5 my5. Okay. Oh, what? I need to oh, my5, so we will have 5 my5, so it will return 5. So what happened in here? So here is the definition of the type. Here's the constant with the name my5, and this is the type of it. Equals 5 my5 equals 5. That is the name of the function. Oh, why is here? Oh yeah, that's the next line. Now we are calling the my5. Okay, so function at number n plus 1 undefined. I don't remember I was saying such a thing. Function add 1 number returns n plus 1 undefined. Okay. Type takes number, returns number. Okay. So we have here the definition of the type. Then we have const add 1. This is the type, and it equals to our function over here. And now we are calling my add 1 with the 3, and that will return 4. Here we have type. That was correct. Here we have takes number, returns string. Takes number, returns string. Now we have my add. Takes number, returns string. Add 1, and we are trying here to put in a function which returns a number. So this would be a type error. Yeah. Look closely at the type error above. The function add 1 was fine. This type is number to number. The second line of the type error explains exactly why the functions aren't compatible. Type number is not assignable to the type string. Okay. It's because their return types are different. The function add1 returns number, but takes number returns string, returns a string. It makes sense. Type error often contain this kind of extra explanation telling us why the error happened. They are not perfect, but they are usually helpful. Okay. When defining a variable to hold a function, we can specify its type inline. Okay. So how? Function. Okay, so here is the my_add, and here's the definition of the type. And this is the type definition. And here's the assignment. My_add for. That's interesting. And we can do the same in here, which takes number, outputs string, but this one returns number, so this is type error. Oh no, typo. Type error. This type error is different from the last one. Last time the function type had a name, takes number, returns number. This time it has no name, so the error message contains the full type. I see. So here would be the name of it previously. No, it has the same thing. Oh, not assignable to this. It's not assignable to type this. Okay, we can continue. In a function definition, we give the arguments names. However, these names aren't part of the type. Okay, names are not part of the type. Only their position matters. We might name an argument s in a function type, but the text when defining the function. What? Function case text string, and now we can name it as the string. Yeah. Yeah. String constant case. Don't case function, don't case. Okay, don't case hello would be hello. Okay, and we finished the lesson. That was cool. And we are done. And done is better than perfect.